What's up, y'all? What's going on? Nice. Well, hopefully everyone's doing good. We're all back again. We're gonna do REN. Old REN. One of the older RENs I could find. I don't really think it's even a song title per se, but 1990's live recording. Yeah, he looks much younger. And it kind of appears like he might just be sitting on his front step or something. His doorstep. We're gonna see. I kind of don't think this is a rap hip hoppy, but who knows? He's got his guitar, which makes sense. So we're gonna get rolling. Yo, links down below. REN 1990's live recording.
This is a song about the 90s.
Song about the 90s.
I said I really wanted to see.
Oh, it's like a little mashup.
Oh, hell yeah, I was cool. I wasn't shooting any b-ball outside of the school. I was shooting old people with my potato gun, throwing mortar bombs at cars. I was playing knock door run. I was a 10-year-old terrorist, armed with an arsenal of 6 eggs and a super soaker filled with piss. Just a little kid that never meant any harm. But now I see
With the super soaker filled with piss.
mortar bombs at cars. I was playing knock door run. I was a 10-year-old terrorist, armed with an arsenal of 6 eggs and a super soaker filled with piss. Just a little kid though, never meant any harm. But now I see kids with knives twice the size of their arm. They're like, blood, I'm gonna cause you damage. Man, what's wrong with you? You're only 10. Go and play some Dungeons and Dragons. At your age, I was not chlamydia, play my very favourite artist. X gon' give it to you. Okay, I lied. I was listening to Five and I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. But that's alright, I'm just a regular, everyday type of guy from the very best decade on earth. And 1990s, baby.
This is a sick little kind of mashup, it appears. And I was not born in the 90s, but I grew up a teenager in the 90s, and fucking, I think the 90s were the fucking best.
But that's alright, I'm just a regular, everyday type of guy from the very best decade on earth. And 1990s, baby, the year that my mommy made me. And I wouldn't wanna have it any other way, no.
Exactly.
Nintendo Daily, my Sonic skills, blood, they're crazy.
Sonic Sega though, homie.
Tekken 2, I'll put you away. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s, yeah. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s. Free, Yana babe, I'm sorry, but I wasn't that cool. But I could solve a Rubik's Cube in only 15 moves, blow. One more Rubik's boy,
Blow.
Get it up on a post of Jerry Hallowell, it's like it was stuck up. I got a Tamagotchi, got me hooked and got me a Pokemon card, and it's a shiny one. Look, I was chilling with my homeboys playing Pogs, mad skills on my yo.
Playing Pogs, that's that early 90s shit. Mid 90s, whatever, early mid 90s.
It's a shiny one. Look, I was chilling with my homeboys playing Pogs, mad skills on my yo-yo, walking the dog, and I was feared at my school. I was well hard, you don't fuck with a kid with a Charizard. At 1990s, baby.
I think that's an anime reference.
Oh, maybe. And I wouldn't wanna have it any other way, nah. I play Nintendo Daily. My Sonic skills, man, they're crazy. And if you wanna play Gran Turismo, I'll put you away. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s, yeah.
This is awesome. I'm kind of curious how old he is here. Like, he looks like he's probably 20. But this is awesome. Looks like he's on the front stoop. Just fucking having a good time, enjoying himself solo. Not realizing what the future held for him.
Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s. Woo! I'll probably get sued for using this riff. Copyright infringement is quite a heavy hit. But if I end up broken, confused. I want to go out with a bang, and so I'm stealing this song too. I'm blue.
This is a sick mashup he's got going on here. I don't know if he's just kind of freestyling this or what, but this is sick.
I bring it back to the 90s, baby, I bring the power. Ranger, flashing lights on my trainer's plastic lightsaber. Damn Tomb Raider, I wanna rage your wound properly. Hold on a second, here's my 6-inch floppy disk. Hee, I'm the fastest, I told them. A megabyte an hour on my dial-up modem. That's quick. Yeah, it's the fastest on my street. I put a bowl on my head, I shaved the sides off. Sweet, Gola on my feet, Puma on my jumper. Yeah, I know fashion and my tape player pumps the Spice Girls out. I know what it's about. Two becomes one. I play.
No, I bet. Weren't they some UK's?
Baby, 99 to the old year that my mummy made me.
UK artists.
My mommy made me, and I wouldn't wanna have it any other way. No. I play Nintendo daily. My Sonic skills, my neck crazy. And if you wanna play Tekken 2, I'll put you away. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s. Cause Calvin Harris said, I've got love for you if you were born in the 80s. But matter of fact, I was born in the 90s, yeah. I was born in the 90s, yeah. Thank you.
That was sick. That was awesome. Fucking Ren killing it since the early days, apparently, yo. Having fun on the fucking doorstep, it looks like. No. I do feel like if you're born in the 90s, you kind of grew up in the fucking early 2000s. I don't really consider when I was like 7, 8 years old, like necessarily growing up. So I was born in the 80s, but I wouldn't say I grew up in the 80s necessarily. I mean, I did, but I really feel like I grew up in the 90s as a teenager through the 90s, basically, and yada, yada. You know, if you were born in 95 or something, you're not really a 90s kid. You're 5 years old when the 90s ended. So, you know, it's hard to have a lot of reference for the 90s when the 90s ended when you were like 5, 6 years old type shit. That's why I say, I wouldn't say grew up in the 80s per se. I have some late 80s references, but you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Not taking away what are you saying at all. That's not what I was trying to just say there. Anyways, Ren killing it since day one, apparently. I'm assuming, you know. Multi-talented, faceted little artist. Links down below. Till next time, y'all. Take it easy.